Out of our top story on Channel 13 Action News.
If you want to just get out and vandalize somebody that has paid their dues, I think that's terrible.
She didn't bother anybody. She was a sweet old woman.
A 95-year-old woman is ambushed and dragged across a grocery store parking lot in broad daylight. Police say 2 female bandits were after her purse. Good evening, I'm Steve Wolford.
And I'm Nina Raditich. That victim remains bedridden in the hospital since the attack, and friends say the prognosis isn't good. Drew Caritas joins us live where it happened at the Smiths near DI and Decatur. Drew?
When the suspects involved pulled up to this elderly woman during the morning hours, one jumped out of the car, another stayed in the driver's seat. Police say they were probably anticipating an easy grab and go, but when this woman wouldn't let go, an attack escalated.
She never went out after dark, because she thought something like this might happen after dark.
Loading groceries into the trunk after the sun came up wasn't out of the norm for this 95-year-old woman. But as she was being wrestled to the ground, friends say her defenses were down.
It's terrible. It's terrible. It hurts me to my heart because she's such a beautiful person. Whether you have a good day or bad day, she'll tell you, "Hi, Evelyn." And hey, that brings your day up.
The elderly victim known for shopping with extra caution, but not letting her age hold her back. Those who call her a neighbor at a nearby senior living community cannot fathom how anybody would prey on her vulnerability while acting so aggressively.
I think they're dirty and they need to be beaten and strung up.
I hope they'll be able to catch them and charge them with murder because they said that she's sinking.
Friends of the victim say she had her purse wrapped around her body when she was targeted, and that prevented the suspect from prying it away, but didn't seem to stop this attacker's persistence.
From what I understand, they dragged her, trying to get the purse off of her, and they never did get the purse.
I just hate to even think about it. It hurts so bad. That poor woman.
They are faced with the nerve-wracking reality that this could happen again. And if it does, they are prepared.
Just pepper spray.
Armed with a little something they wish their friend had when she was confronted.
What happened to respecting your elderly? What happened to taking care of the elderly? Has it gotten that bad that we have to jump 95-year-old women?
And shortly before this newscast, I spoke with the victim's niece. She says her aunt had her hip broken during this attack and she had to undergo surgery. But she tells me the 95-year-old is in and out of consciousness and her recovery is questionable. For now, we're live near DI in Decatur. Drew Caritas, Channel 13 Action News.
All right, Drew, and police obviously have not made any arrests in connection with this attempted purse snatching. If you happen to know anything, police certainly hope that you will give them a call.
Our top story on Channel 13 Action News. Exactly 1 week after her death, Metro detectives are releasing new surveillance video of a brutal attack against a 95-year-old woman. The victim was jumped in broad daylight in a shopping center parking lot. Good evening, I'm Steve Wolford.
And I'm Nina Raditich. Action News reporter Annette Ariola joins us live near Desert Inn in Decatur with more on this story. And Annette, curious to hear what the victim's family thinks about this video.
Nina, they are upset. They are very angry once they saw this, of course, this surveillance video. The women that jumped 95-year-old Burt Meyer back on July 26th right here at the Smiths parking lot had no idea that there was recorded evidence of their crime, but in fact there was. Tonight we sat down with the victim's niece who says that, all she wants is justice for her aunt.
They're stopping the car. My aunt, one of them jumped out. And that's them mugging her. And she fell on the ground. And you can see she's being dragged.
Joanne Meyer broke down in tears as she saw the video that captured the moment her 95-year-old aunt was ruthlessly ambushed by a woman trying to take her purse.
There they go. There they go.
The victim, Burt Meyer, is seen here with an umbrella walking towards her car.
See how she stopped because she knew this car was coming and she knew this car was backing up.
As she made her way across the Smiths parking lot, the suspects had already zoned in on her, thinking she was the perfect target, and drove right up to her.
She wasn't going to give up the purse. Don't drag her. What? They broke her hip. They broke her hip.
Meyer died as a result of the injury she suffered during the attack. Joanne says her aunt had no more than $10 in her purse that day, and now she wants both the driver and the main attacker to pay.
They have no soul. You can change your car, you can change your hair color, but they're going to find you.
Nina, Steve, the two females are described as white females in their 20s. They, as you saw in the story, drove off in a dark blue four-door sedan. At this point, the family hopes that this footage will drum up some leads and help the women bring them to justice. Live near Decatur and Desert Inn, and at Arriola, Channel 13 Action News.
Annette, thank you. And of course, if you have any information on this case, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers or police directly. The number for Crime Stoppers is 385-5555.
Investigators say they're interested in talking with a Clark County social